Right, so I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible because I have other shit to do, even though it's 12:03 a.m. on a Monday. And I also got to get some sleep because I have to wake up and have other shit to do. So, I just finished watching what was a live broadcast by one Black authority, Jason Black. Okay. And a very interesting thing happened in that while watching that's making me a little bit wary of the people in the rank and file, if you know what I mean. In the rank and file. People that are supposedly on one side, but I'm beginning to wonder about that. Now, what exactly are you talking about? Well, I was going along with it on my phone. I saw that he was doing a live broadcast, and I came. I wasn't even expecting to be doing that. I was expecting to play some music as white noise while I go about my business with what I'm doing here. However, okay, I saw he's doing a live broadcast. Like, oh, cool. All right, let me go in and see what's going on. And I'm following along. I'm following along from the time when he, I believe, was talking about how black men, but really I went and said in the comments, this is actually all men. And then I quoted Bill Burr, right? He was like, black men, they just sit there and let black women go off and talk and talk and talk. Most, not all, obviously. And there's no point to it, but they'll, hey, maybe there's some sex at the end of this if I just listen to this bitch. Fine. Okay? To which point I went and quoted Bill Burr at some point. Women are fed a whirlwind of misinformation and nobody says anything because they want to fuck them. We all know that. Well, all men should know that. The thing goes on. I noticed that my comments, even though that they've been on topic about every single thing that they're talking about, we talk about reparations, we talk about this, we talk about that. A lot of different topics are going on in that broadcast, right? I noticed after a while that my comments aren't showing up, even though there's like a slow thing on where like after you post a comment, it's like what 39 seconds or some shit like that, or 30 something seconds before you can post again. I guess it stops you from like flooding the whole thing. Okay, it's a standard feature. But I noticed that my comments were instantly disappearing the moment that I posted them after a while. And nobody could say that I wasn't on topic. Right? And I'm like, huh, okay. So that's one, but I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm blocked, but, let me keep listening in because, I'm there for the information first anyway, so let's see. And then something else goes and happens. This supposed woman, this user named Shannon, Shannon something, I believe, she goes and says, I'm a white woman and, well, no, I'm white and I would like to call in. Am I allowed to? Now, of course, I've never seen any guy, gay or straight, named Shannon. So, I think it's a woman, I think it's female. White woman. And I noticed that everybody's calling, please call in. Calling, Shannon, go ahead, what's the area code? And I'm just like, huh. So I get blocked, right? And this Shannon lady, everybody's on hind fucking legs. Just as I said, just as I wrote, and you're seeing it here, everybody's on hind legs for this bitch to call in. She goes in here and claims, oh, she's white. I don't know why you need to bring that in. First of all, why the hell was nobody suspicious and actually let it be known that it was suspicious? Like, so you're a white woman, not even a white male, but a white female of all people, on a video like this, in a chat like this. Really? Huh. Okay. Be very. Apparently nobody but me, and of course I couldn't say anything because I was blocked. All right. Okay. And everybody's on hind fucking legs for this bitch to call in, call in, call in, call in. She doesn't say anything else. Everybody's there calling, even Jace himself, call in. And then right before the broadcast ends, this same Shannon chick, she goes and says, and I quote, "Stupid blacks." And I saw it because I was still following along with the comment section and then listening to the broadcast. And I just thought to myself, of course. Of course. Now, of course, I have no proof of this, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's Red Pill Philosophy that was trolling, pretending to be a woman. That wouldn't surprise me at all. I've seen Red Pill Philosophy comment on one of Jason Black's earlier videos, older videos, way old, right? And I wasn't expecting to see him, of all people, there. But then again, thinking back on it, maybe I shouldn't be as surprised as I was. So it wouldn't surprise me if it was him, but I have no proof of that. Now, all of what I just said brings me to this. Nobody was the least bit... I don't care what the reason was why everybody wanted her to call in so much. I don't care if it's because they wanted to hear what she had to say rather than being a little bit, okay. White female wants to call into a black empowerment based okay. Everybody was on hind legs. Damn near begging like fucking dogs trying to get some Scooby fucking snacks. And I'm just looking at all that like, what the fuck? And when I saw that going down, a bunch of things flooded my mind from the past. Two things. Now, there's one person here that most people that see this video probably won't know who this person is. Barbarossa. And Barbarossa said in one of his videos in regarding to a lot of the men on, a lot of the men in general, much less the ones in the MRA, MRM, whatever the hell, MGTOW, whatever, is that, truth be told, let's not play dumb, and I'm paraphrasing here. He said, let's not play dumb. Most men claiming to be MGTOW, claiming to be for men's rights and such, most of them are one blowjob away from denouncing all men's rights, from giving it all up, from saying, nah, fuck it, I got what I want. Again, I'm paraphrasing here. That's one thing that came into my mind while I'm seeing this go down. Another thing that came into my mind is how, from what I have seen, read, lurked, and came across, a lot of the people that are throwing up this whole pro-black, black empowerment, this and that, all that stuff, this is nothing new, right? This thing's been going on since before I was born. This whole black empowerment, pro-black, and all that stuff. But one thing that I've noticed is that a lot of these people that are on this thing and seem like they would only date black, only be with black, you catch them when they don't realize they're being recorded, being videotaped, audio taped, whatever, and they are sucking and fucking or getting sucked and fucked by as much non-black as possible and just flat out white. Now, look, I've heard from the likes of Tariq Nasheed and of course Jason Black here that apparently black people they get confused when they have sex with non-black people, but non-black people don't get confused when they have okay. I'd like to think that's in general and not every one of us, alright? But my thing is quite simple. A lot of these people that are on this pro-black business, you catch them when they don't realize you're watching. And they're sucking and fucking and getting sucked and fucked by all of the non-black dick/pussy, and especially white. So I'm like, and all of that flooded back. And it all flooded back, especially if anybody's been here as long as I have, because again, you know, I mean, I hate saying this because it makes me seem old as hell, but I've been on YouTube a while. I've been here since, what, 2006? I think like a year before YouTube, no, a year after YouTube was like went online or something like that, right? More or less. I've been here for a fucking while and I've seen a lot of people come and go. And all of what happened in this podcast, what flooded my mind was when, way back when, this is during the reign of like Sergeant Willie Pete and Thug Titian and all of them, right? If anybody remembers those people. Again, I've been here for a while. We had this whole black empowerment thing, right? And there was one girl. What was it? Statuesque? No. It wasn't her, or at least I don't think it. I don't think she was one of them. There was this one black girl that was on this whole black men is black men are kings and I don't mean like, oh my god, pyramids of kings, although kind of, but just, you know, love my black man and this and that and all that stuff. And she had the whole Erykah Badu thing going on, fucking damn near spoken word with the finger snapping and getting high off whatever the hell air scent is in the fucking room, whatever the hell that shit is, and fucking you know, fucking poetry corner with the fucking double bass in the corner going, and lights low and just earth toned, if you know what I mean, just fucking earth toned. And then and you know what? A lot of black guys, Sergeant Willie Pete, what was the other one? What's his name? Dark One's son, I believe it was, or Soul and Black, or the whole bunch of. I could rattle names off. They were all like, you know what? Yeah, it's nice to see a black woman looking nice and supporting us. She's not fat and overweight or anything. She's not some scrawny anorexic looking fresh from the concentration camps. She looks nice and she's supporting us. That's nice. Just like you see all these other hot women of whatever other group supporting the men of their group in general, even if not any specific one. Yeah, okay. And then some shit goes and surfaces that she was either sucking that's her name. Blake Indigo. Blake Indigo or something like that. Then I think she had the dreads too and all that. Then it goes and surfaces that she, what was it? It was one of two things. Either she was sucking and fucking some white dude for money or something, or she was, I believe it was that she was stripping. Like she was stripping. And every black guy's hearts just, well, most, just sank. I had my suspicions. I always have my suspicions about that stuff. Just like I had my suspicions about the Shannon bitch. I had my suspicions, but I sat there and like, all right, well, let's see where this goes. It would be nice to have even one. Okay, so let's see where this goes. And come to find out, she was stripping for money, pussy lips clapping, pussy lips just flapping in the wind, ass clapping in the wind for these white dudes throwing money at her, or some shit like that, right? And then, of course, when confronted about it, you know, some people went to her about it. You know, because she's supposed to be this African goddess, earth mother, fucking earth tone, Erykah Badu. Earth tone shit. You know? She was basically just like, fuck it. Whatever. Yo, I gotta make this money somehow or some shit like, some stuff like that. And I'm just thinking to myself, huh. And now I see yet another wave of these. Look, I have no problem with pro-black, obviously. Black empowerment. I never said black power, black supremacy. No, the black empowerment, you know. I'd like to think of it as black parity. To where you can't take my head off without me blowing off your entire lower half. You know, hey, you can take my head off, but do realize everything below the belt is going to be blown away. Parity. You can't do shit to me without me doing equal or worse to you. So fuck off. That's what I believe in, personally, right? And that kind of equalizes the power. And everybody wants to destroy everybody else. Blacks want to destroy whites. Whites want to destroy Asians. Asians want to destroy Hispanics. and round it goes. But nobody's able to do that without getting killed themselves. And then at that point, what fucking victory is that, right? That's what I believe in. Parody, right? But yeah, that I saw that going on here too. One supposed white girl shows up. I actually tried clicking on her profile because you can't do that during the chats on the live stream, right? To see, okay, does she have any content up that shows her own actual face? Like, is this an actual white girl? Of course, nothing was there. And everybody's, I don't care if they were if they wanted her to call in just to have the whole, hey, Jason, light her up, man. I don't care. Everybody should have been, okay. Like, what are you doing here? Like, if I went to like the forums or like the live chat of like the fucking Stormfront or whatever other white supremacists should, and actually do lurk on a lot of white supremacist sites just to see what they say about certain things. Apparently, a lot of them are happy that Bill Cosby got fucked over, but even they themselves, white supremacist sites, make no bones about it. They don't mince words. White supremacist sites. They're like, yeah, well, thank God that nigger's gone, but let's be honest, he did get shafted. And that wasn't a clean kill, right? So I lurk those sites. And if I were to actually let it be known, hey, I'm black and I have something to say, I'm pretty sure they'd be like, huh. Okay, nigger, what the fuck are you doing here? Don't you realize you're a million miles away from home right now? And yet, I didn't see anybody try to give this girl that. Everybody was like, call up. And lo and be fucking hold. Let's just say it was a girl. Nobody really knows. She just goes and says, stupid blacks. Much to my non-shock and amazement. Okay. I'm looking at all of these B1, black first, black whatever, because much like Barbarossa said in regards to men, and much like we all found out with this whole Blake Indigo girl way the hell back in the early days of YouTube. I'll say it right now. There's no shortage of these people that I won't even say non-black or non-white. Let me just go straight for it. That if some properly thick white girl, and I mean properly fucking thick, like give me a porn star that's thick, I don't know, was to give any one of these dudes a chance, or there's a muscled up bodybuilder magazine looking Thor looking motherfucker with the hair and the beard and everything straight, light blue eyes, dark blue eyes, beach blonde, peroxide blonde hair, Nordic Thor looking motherfucker came through. There's no shortage of these black women that were talking B1 and black only and black first that would have no fucking problem. None. As long as they realize as long as they don't know that the cameras are still rolling, as long as they don't realize that they're being watched or anything, there's no shortage of them that would be happy to suck and fuck and or get sucked and fucked by these people. But they're out here talking B1, B first, blah, 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 whoa, whatever. Okay? I'm real weary of that. And what I saw displayed in this chat section of this video was makes me like, I need to be real careful even here where it looks like intelligent black thought. Okay, well, maybe I can maybe I can get some information. Now I might still lurk on the Black Authorities channel, just to get information. I mean, I get information from anywhere. Hell, I lurk on fucking white supremacist sites just to see what they say, because let's be honest, they can say a whole bunch of stuff. Some of the stuff that they talk about when it's not talking about race, talking about something else like surviving out in the wild or finances or something, they're right. Just because they're wrong on one thing doesn't mean that they can't be right on something else. It's like, okay, what are they talking about? Okay, what are they talking about? Okay, get information from everywhere. I don't limit myself. All information is serial, according to Peter Joseph. There's no your information or my information. You know? If a neo-Nazi goes and tells me 1 + 1 is 2, it is. Right? Be careful with the information. Filter that shit out. Put that shit in a holding chamber in your mind and properly filter that shit and distill it out so you don't end up getting infected. Right? But, take all the information from wherever. But so, I'll still be on, I'll still tune in every now and then. But I'll tune in from close to the exit, from the back. Put it to you like that, from the back. I'm no longer going to be in the front row. I'll be in the back. I can still hear you. You got the microphone. I'll still hear you. But I'll stay back here near the exit, and I'll be watching all you motherfuckers while I'm getting the information. Because I've seen this shit go down way too many times. Be it with men and women, where it's like, oh, well, I'm going to be a man, go my own way, and all that stuff. But the moment some girl throws some pussy at you, you're back to, you regurgitated the already fucking digested red pill somehow. Right? And you go in deep throat, fucking swallow whole the blue pill just because some girl happened to flash some pussy at you. Okay? Black first, black only, black men are gods, black women are goddesses, and all that shit. And the moment some non-black and God forbid white dude or girl goes and gives you some dick or pussy or something, all of a sudden, I've seen it before. Now, let's talk about me, because I'm pretty sure this video, somebody's going to be searching around and looking around. I'll let you know right now. I have a Hispanic girlfriend, and I've had her for, God, we've been together for, I don't remember how long, right? I mean, hell, other videos here, you've seen pictures of us. And when I was about to go, and I tried several times to get tickets to see this movie Race War that Jason Black did, 7 times exactly, and all 7 times, for some reason, even though my Amex card has a 0 balance, as you can read right here, it wouldn't work. I don't know what's going on there. I don't think it's sold out, but okay. And I let it be known from another live chat that, you know what, I think I'm going to be leaving her at home when I go and see this. So I don't see why it is that other people, other groups of people, can mess with black people and they be okay, but somehow black people are not able to mess with other people and still be okay. I don't see why that's not possible. We're all mortal, we're all human here. There's nothing that one person can do, within reason. Not everybody can be a rocket scientist, but within reason. This is not rocket science. Why it is that black people can't mess with non-black people and still be okay, since apparently they have no problem messing with us and still be okay. They'll suck and fuck us, get sucked and fucked by us, and still be okay. Right. So I'm being upfront and honest about it. I have a Hispanic girlfriend. Okay, she's from Costa Rica. We've been together for a while now. But yet I have enough sense to leave her at home or let her go off and do her own thing while I try to concentrate. Well, I was going to try to concentrate on this movie that I cannot get any tickets to. So, fuck it. Maybe when the DVD comes out, I'll okay. But, yeah. So, that's it. Don't know what's going on with those chats. I won't be coming back because I don't know if it's Jason that's blocking me. If so, what did I do wrong? Even though honestly, look. Oh, wow, I get blocked from a chat. Oh, shit. I guess I can go die now because I don't have any purpose in life, right? And if it wasn't him but one of his mods, well, Jason, you might want to see what's going on with your mods. Right? Because you were getting on their ass a second during that same live stream about how they're slacking off. And here it is, they go and block me. If it was them, they go and block me, somebody who wasn't bringing up irrelevant stuff. I wasn't talking about Alex Jones or Illuminati confirmed or anything. Every single thing that I talked about was relevant and related to what we were talking about at the time. I didn't even go and bring up some stuff that was being talked about earlier in the exact same broadcast. So, whatever. But you know what? Hey, I'm blocked. Okay, fine. Whatever. I don't much care. But this video is about, or at least my advice to people. You can be your B1 in black empowerment and, okay, fine. But I'm going to be real, but I'd be real suspicious and real careful of even the person left and right and even behind and in front of you in the rank and file. That's all I'm going to say. Later. Okay, and let me just go ahead and kill this before it's born because I know somebody's going to come with it. I guarantee you they will. So for anybody who's actually has the attention span, they get this far, good. The question, the knockout question is going to be, well, if you're so much for black empowerment or black advancement or something, how come you're with a non-black person? Quite simple. Because this person gave me a chance. And of course I gave her a chance too, but she gave me a chance. Whereas every single black girl that I have, especially in this DC metro area, every single black girl that I have tried to get with are too busy chasing white guys, and it's like, I'm sorry, I don't even date just strictly non-black. White only, please. Thank you. And you all know those types, right? These girls aren't ghetto, they're actually rather decent, more or less, and they are looking for nothing but white guys. They will happily take the white guy in his basement playing video games off some anime and whatever the hell, versus me even if I had a fucking black card and a fucking mansion and whatever. Yeah, okay, this is all nice, but you're still black, so, I'm very particular about who I date, so, yeah, right. And then, of course, the black girls around here that would give me the time of day and more. Let's just say, look, ghetto as hell, and I am not ghetto, alright, sorry. Despite what you may have thought, heard, and or believed, not ghetto. Okay, sorry. So that's how that goes. And I'm not about to go uproot myself and go where? Where, huh? Where is nothing but nice black women, decent black women that are going to give me the time of day? Where exactly are they located? Alaska, Hawaii, Washington State, Wyoming, Alabama? Where? I'm not saying they're not out there. I like to think that they're scattered all over the place, God forbid they're not even in the country, fine, but I don't know where they are. They're not giving up any smoke signals or flare or anything, and I'm not about to go forget time and energy, the amount of fucking money it's going to take to go where exactly? Where the fuck am I going to go find them? No, so I am here in the DC metro area. I deal with what is here, and what is here that I want and that also wants me happens to be in the form of a Hispanic girl, Costa Rican. So, yeah. And if that somehow means, oh, well, then, you know what, you're out of the club, and okay, fine. Fine. I'll still be here. As far as I've gotten in life, considering my past, and not even my past, like, oh my God, he just came fresh from prison or something, but my past as in the growing up, I should not have any of what I have. I should not be anywhere where I am. I should not have nothing that I have in life I should have had considering my upbringing. So it's like, okay, if I'm out of the fucking quote-unquote club, well, you know what? This club didn't exactly give me anything anyway, so If I'm now excommunicated or banished, fine. Well, all of what I said still stands, though. Be careful if you make sure you're not being recorded when you're sucking and fucking that white guy or getting sucked and fucked by that white girl. Hmm? While you sit here and preach black first. Just or black power or black empowerment or black pride or whatever. Be very careful. Because at least I am upfront and honest about it. And the reason why. It's not because I'm on some non-black woman kick. I sure as hell wish I could find one, especially one that goes to the gym. I'm hearing fucking, fuck, like I've been to a million gyms, a bunch of Gold's gyms and a bunch of LA Fitnesses, and I am not finding any black women there. Well, no, I did find 3. One was with her dude, and the other one seemed like she might have been a lesbian, and then the other one that seemed just fine, well, look, I don't feel like getting hashtag me too'd, so, and we all, anybody who goes to the gym knows, all it takes is for one bitch out there to go scream and point to any dude, and then all of a sudden every single dude in their fucking gym is going to be like, are you bothering her? Is he bothering you? No. So, that's that. But, yeah, to go and find one that is in the gym and likes going to the gym as much as I do, and you know, like, yeah, sorry. And is decent and not ghetto and all that stuff, and that's not chasing white at worst or just non-black at best. It's very hard, and I'm not about to sit here and wait around. Life is finite. I'm 30 fucking 1. February 20th, I'm going to be 32. You know? Like, I'm like, what? 33% dead? Well, not 33. Probably like 20-something percent dead already. I'm not about to be waiting around. So, if a white girl gives me the time of day, fine. If some Asian girl's going to give me some pussy, fine. Like, that's who I'm getting it from. Okay. They can fuck me and not get confused. I don't see what's stopping me from doing the same thing and not being confused. Anyway, since I know somebody's gonna want to try to get me with that, well, you tried. Again, at least I'm being upfront and honest about it. Unlike probably a good number of you, I'm willing to bet left and right, not a good, unlike a good number of you. Anyway, later.